welcome to the Vintage Reserve, the channel where we go urban treasure hunting, looking for great deals at thrift stores, garage sales, estate sales, flea markets, anywhere where a great deal can be found. We're searching for treasures to add to our collection, and right now we're working on building a retro game room. So we've been on the hunt for video games, and this past weekend, I broke my all-time record for the most number of garage sales gone to in a single day. We went to over 60. There was a massive neighborhood that had a ton of sales, and we are going to go over everything we found. I hope you enjoy the video. So they had a knockoff Game Boy with like preloaded games on it for 15 bucks. I don't know, it's like a chance. They're like 50 to like 100 on eBay, so why not? Just scored a PS4 in-box 1 terabyte model for 50 bucks at a garage sale. And there was like a hidden one that I only noticed because I stopped across the street. So that's a pretty good find. And this is how to do a garage sale. You want stuff gone, just put it out for free. Every item free. And cool little board game. We'll take that, I guess. Got some random toys. Terminator. Old like Burger King stuff, I guess. It's kind of cool. This is loud music, so I can't do too much, but they've got a few cool old DVDs and stuff like that. Nothing amazing. Some Blu-ray, or not Blu-rays, VHS. So this garage sale right over here had, for $100, a Super Nintendo in the box and a bunch of games. And there's a few decent ones. There's a few like Mario games, a couple box sports games, Donkey Kong Country, Super Mario World, like some Zelda games. That the Super Nintendo in the box for $100. They only had accepted cash, and I only had $90 in cash on me, so I ended up getting all this for 90 bucks. It has been a great morning. This was the right neighborhood to come to. The PS4 in box for $50, and then for 90 a Super Nintendo and a box of games. Ooh, my goodness. This is the high you get when you actually find a bunch of cool stuff. So much fun. Espresso machine. Just bought some GoPros. Xbox. I hope you guys enjoyed the clips from the garage sales. I'm trying to get better at filming actually at the sales, but you're running from sale to sale so much, and a lot of people feel uncomfortable with people out filming, and especially if you're trying to negotiate on deals, whipping out your phone or a camera isn't always the best negotiating tactic. So without further ado, we're going to go through piece by piece everything we picked up this weekend, and there is a grail in here. You've already seen the video. I'm so excited. So this is what 60 garage sales worth of retro video games looks like. Let's get into everything we picked up. We started off the day with this R36S game emulator with like thousands of games on it. Really cool find. I think it was like 10 or 15 bucks. We got this actually for free, the Exit game, the Forbidden Castle, kind of like an escape room game. So I picked it up for free. Why not? We ended up getting this boxed Wii. There was no Wii Sports in it, so it's not fully complete. But for $5, a working Wii in the box, I was not going to pass that up. It actually also had some additional cables that were spare, so if I pick up some Wiis that need some cords, I'll have some extras. Then there was a PS4, the 1 terabyte slim model in the box. It came with a single game, Crash Bandicoot, and that was only $50 for that pair. Then we came across this for 25 cents. This I just picked up because I played it as a kid. It is a very nostalgic game for me. If you have never played the old traditional I Spy games, this one is actually really, really fun. Then actually a little break from the garage sales. I stopped at a thrift store on the way back from the garage sales, found this box set of all of like the classic Godzilla movies, and this was only $8. And considering this box set sells for at least $50 online, that's pretty cool to add to the movie collection. Then we bought a Sega Genesis with a few games, and this was $25 at one of the sales. A lady actually said that she had an Atari and then came out with this. So you never know what people actually are going to bring out. Even if they say they have one thing, it ends up being another. Honestly, I much prefer this over the Atari, so that's fantastic. It came with the manual and a whole bunch of like game promotional inserts and things for Sega products too, which is kind of cool. Then we come to the GoPros. Now, for $50, I got the bag that had both of these GoPro Hero 9s in it. I've tested both of them. They both work. And then there's also a battery charger with 3 GoPro batteries. For $50, that is a steal. So I'm considering getting a chest mount and trying to use these for garage sales to see if I can kind of do the action shots and make filming easier. Not 100% certain I'll do that, but we will see. So stay tuned to see if that happens in future videos. And then, of course, the main event, the main find that I have been wanting to add to my game room collection since I started it, and that is a boxed Super Nintendo. It is not complete. It doesn't have all the cardboard. It doesn't have all of the like pamphlets and stuff inside for the manual, but it does have the console, the cords, and just honestly, the box alone is so cool to have. It's going to be a wonderful thing to display, and it's in pretty decent condition. So I'm actually starting to find that the Super Nintendo is becoming one of my favorite retro consoles as I go through and explore all the consoles I never really got to play growing up. So this one is really climbing the ranks to being one of my favorites. So having this to add to the collection is fantastic. And then, of course, for $100, we actually paid $90. We got a box full of games to go with it. So let's take a look really quick at what games were in there. There's a few great ones. We've got Earth Defense Force. We've got Monopoly, Jurassic Park, Donkey Kong Country. We've got Tetris 2, Home Alone 2, Beethoven. I forgot that movie existed. Wow. We've got Super Mario World. We've got another Super Mario World. We've got a Super Mario Kart, a Zelda Link to the Past. Then we get into the sports games. We've got FIFA, NBA Jam, which is apparently a good game, Madden, NHL, more Madden, Stanley Cup. There are actually 3 boxed games. Unfortunately, 2 of them are sports, and then one of them is like a gambling game. But anytime you see boxed Super Nintendo games, that's just really cool because they're becoming very uncommon. Then the last game in there was probably the cleanest copy of The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past I've ever seen, with the manual and the map. That is one heck of a find. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Consider liking and subscribing to support the channel, and leave a comment down below what you'd like to see in future videos, and what your favorite find from this weekend of 60 garage sales was. This is the Vintage Reserve. Have a wonderful day.